What's up, guys? This is Rogue and Deadeye from Fireteam Paradox, and we are back in Halo Friday. Yes, hello, Deadeye.
Hello.
We are pretty much doing what we did for Scouts, which I'm gonna make sure I put that up before this, of course. I'm probably gonna make sure I'm gonna put that up first, probably.
Well, you probably should, since you just mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could always just record Shadows after this and then just put that first. It's like the prequel.
Put it backwards.
Yeah. It's like, wouldn't it be Shadows, yours, and then...
Aaron's.
Yeah.
Scouts.
But yeah, Aaron is Scout. This is my friend, Deadeye. High five.
That was an awkward high five.
It was very awkward.
I went for the high five and he's just like...
So, something that we should probably discuss. By the way, we're recording this the same way as last week's, or hopefully it's last week. I'm going to make it last week's. It's going to be last week's. Where we're not actually watching any Halo footage. There's no script to this whatsoever. Same with Scouts and Shadows, which has not yet been recorded. I mean, it's recorded. Actually, it hasn't, because it hasn't happened yet, and it hasn't gone up on YouTube. But Deadeye. Do you want to explain to everyone, why they haven't seen so much of you?
Well, you see, guys, it's kind of hard for me to just kind of put stuff up or, be in commentary with Rogue or anything like that because I don't have any recording equipment and I can't really come over to Rogue's house that much. So it's a thing.
Thankfully, we live very close to each other, which I mean is very convenient, and you will be seeing. Hopefully, more of Deadeye.
Hopefully.
Just in these couple months. Probably more when Halo 5 comes out, because Halo 5 is going to be a big staple of Fireteam Paradox, which it's going to involve, maybe something that we haven't talked about yet. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with you and Twitch?
Well, as you all know, or might know, or whatever, I was broadcasting some Dragon Age Inquisition like a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
In a galaxy very far away, but unfortunately, just wasn't working out for me because of a lot of problems with Twitch, and I was just like, whatever. I actually uninstalled Dragon Age Inquisition, never beat that game. So I'm probably not going back to that, which kind of sucks because I never really finished it. But I might be putting some other stuff up, maybe sometime soon, maybe not, but we'll see.
Okay. I remember you also, how many games you haven't, installed on your Xbox One? Because I know you uninstalled Evil Within, like, the second you got the chance.
Well, yeah, I uninstalled Evil Within because I was getting another game. Do you remember what game I was getting?
Battlefield Hardline?
Battlefield Hardline. I was getting Battlefield Hardline. And I was like, okay, so I have to beat the Evil Within before I uninstall it. I have to. I got to the end of it, got stuck. Well, I didn't really get stuck. I kind of died like once or twice. I was like, you know what, whatever. Mom, when are we going to go get Battlefield Hardline? Oh, we can get it right now. All right, well, I'm done with this game, so I just uninstall it.
You're like, fuck this game. I'm never going back to it.
Yeah. In the last weeks, you might have heard me and Shadow downstairs playing some Outlast.
Yes, indeed.
Obviously, I came up to record my lines, and now Shadow is playing with Scout, obviously.
And by lines, he means this audio podcast thing. He's not very educated when it comes to the field of the audio.
Stupid, are we, guys?
I mean, somehow he's gotten this far, but we'll see how far he makes it. Hey, Rage somehow graduated.
Somehow.
That sets the bar really, really, really low for people graduating.
I remember when he was getting, like, what was it, 20s and 40s in his classes?
He got, I believe, 1 year in one of his science courses, he got an 8?
An 8?
Yeah, an 8.
I've never seen that low of a grade before my entire life.
That is such a low mark. What would that be in letter? Like, F super minus get the fuck out?
Probably.
That makes sense.
But somehow he has graduated. So let's give him a very small round of applause. Golf
clap as always. That comes so good. Like you can see like the little
tiny
the little sticks in the mic, which is this thing. So the reason why I have everyone here. Well, not everyone, of course. Rage and Grenader are not here. But the reason why... Yes, Grenader. So the reason why myself, Rogue, Deadeye, Scout, and Shadow are here is because we're getting together to do some secret stuff, and we've actually did that secret stuff. You could hear Scout in the background sounding like a duck or like a goose.
I thought that was Shadow.
Who knows? Who knows? I have no idea. So yeah, we're doing some secret stuff. You guys will find more about that. I'm trying to get it done as quick as possible, but as efficient as possible. Not going to talk any more about that now. I was going somewhere. Oh, yes, we are going to be getting the Deja Vu achievement in Halo's Master Chief Collection on Halo 3 ODST.
We've been waiting a very long time to do this, but now it is finally happening. We have myself, Rogue, Shadow, and Scout.
Which is actually different from the original crew, because back in, July 2nd, 2014, technically it was July 1st, because we did it at nighttime. It was myself, Rage, Scout, and Deadeye. We got all together on the Xbox 360 and played the original Halo 3 campaign. We did the annual achievement, and
I remember...
It was very frustrating. We did it over Xbox Live.
It was very frustrating. I remember I came up to your house, what was it, 12 o'clock in the morning?
It was very late/early.
Very
and
late.
He's like, give me your Halo 3. So I gave him it, and he just ran.
I only had the Halo 3 multiplayer disc that came with Halo 3 ODST, and I didn't have the campaign disc, so my good friend Rogue here said, well listen, I got an extra Mikey me, or Rage and me, will just play on the same console. I was like, sweet. So, I don't know what time it was, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I ran up to his house, got
Not
the
the
game.
country. You'd stop dead in your tracks.
I looked at you like... anyway, I got the game, ran back. There were people on the street. They thought I was some, like, random guy just running on the street. They're like, oh, it's Eric. I'm like, hi, it's me. I didn't even close my door. I don't want to wake my parents up, so I was like, I closed the door. I got back.
Very inconspicuous.
The door was open the entire time I was gone. Somebody could just walked in, like, done anything.
Like, someone could have walked in your house and like just laid in your bed. For all you know, like they've been under your bed this whole time.
I mean, it's definitely a possibility.
I mean, knowing Deadeye though, I mean he does some crazy things.
Well, going back on the topic of annual or deja vu, we also did annual on the Master Chief Collection Halo 3 with me, you, Rage, and Scout.
Yep, the original crew. Almost a year later, it was done in March. I mean, it went incredibly well. It went, like, we did some speedrunning tactics. It didn't take so long.
It went better than our first attempt.
Definitely, because, like, our first attempt was just, like, halfway through Scout's mic cut out, and, like, he kept driving the wrong way with the ghost at the end. And, it was so annoying. But finally we did it, because, like, we were at the last run, and someone, like, was too behind. Either it was Rage, or, like, Scout fell off, or something like that. But with this one, it's like we were all together, we were all good. We got the final, like, run done, like, I mean, the first or second try.
Yeah.
We were stuck on one part for a little while for some reason. I don't remember why exactly.
I remember having to start over at the very beginning because you were trying to do your speedrunning tactic
over
again. But, Rage, cover me, what? And then you just get killed out of nowhere.
Yeah, like, so there's this thing at the beginning where you have to grab the gravity hammer from the flood that just drops down from this drop pod. And you basically have to, like, throw a frag down and then hammer up to, like, get on top of the thing and basically skip that whole tower sequence. And then after that, you get up to Johnson from a couple trick jumps, kill him twice, take his unlimited ammo Spartan laser, and then kill all the fluid. And that worked out well. I went up there. Basically, everyone else was just sitting in the snow down there doing frig all. Yeah.
So, as you guys don't probably know, but we are actually recording this audio before Deja Vu, obviously.
Definitely.
And
hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it gets done.
I wanted to ask you, that's the one thing I wanted to talk about in our last few minutes or sort of. How do you think it's going to go? Our new crew.
I think, well, since we're replacing Rage with Shadow is one of the best Halo players here. I think it's going to go a lot better than the first annual. I don't know if it's going to go better than the second annual because Coastal Highway's pretty hard since we had to defend there. And Virgil,
Virginity.
yes, as you call it. I don't know if it's a male or female. I apologize. I mean, hopefully hopefully it goes well. So the way we have it set up is there are 2 Xboxes, which on the Xbox that I'm using, it is going to be myself and Deadeye, which are going on one Mongoose. I'm driving, he's in the back. And on the other Mongoose will be Shadow, and on the other Mongoose and Xbox are Shadow and Scout, where Shadow is driving and Scout is in the back with the rocket launcher.
Do you trust Scout with a rocket launcher?
I trust him more than driving.
Yeah, true. We have our 2 best drivers, I'd say, out of the 4 of us.
Definitely, which not many people in FTP are good at driving. I'd say, like, the only 2 good drivers are myself and Shadow.
I'm usually the designated flyer. I'm a good flyer, not really much of a good driver.
I can agree with that. And everyone's okay with both. It's just water. So, we've actually been going for a little longer than I intended, but that's okay, that's okay. It's just Halo.
It's just...
But we're going to end it off here. Deadeye, thank you so much for coming in. This has been very interesting commentary. You didn't get up halfway through and yell at the other people playing Outlast.
Well, yeah, I heard Scout come down the stairs like, "What are you guys yelling about? Get back up there and record. What are you doing?"
That's what you said to him?
Yeah, because he's like, "What are you guys screaming about? We're playing Outlast." And
It's like, I had to vamp for like maybe 30 seconds or so. I think I talked about, I'm like, yeah, this is sponsored by air conditioners. Buy one now since it's summer. I don't know.
"Get back upstairs." "Oh, okay, I'm going." Jeez.
So, this has been Rogue and Deadeye, and we are out.